And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And we have another event that I want to be sure everybody knows about because I've been cleaning out closets, and I bet you all been cleaning out closets too. So this is a perfect time for me to talk to this guest, Steve Humbard.
Yes.
And Steve is with Classic Cleaners and
Superior Cleaners.
And Superior Cleaners.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the cleaning business, but what we want to talk about is the community coat drive, which the Caring Place and you do together.
Yes.
So
correct.
let's tell our community about that because we need coats.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate
Thank
the
you for
opportunity
being
to
with
come
us
on.
today.
Thank you. Yeah, the Community Coat Drive is an annual event that's co-sponsored by the Caring Place, which is, as you know, a wonderful organization.
Absolutely.
That does a lot of good work in our community. And we're just pleased as punch to be able to support them, partner with them in this Community Coat Drive, which, as I said before, is an annual event. We just took over at Superior and Classic Cleaners last month.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's going very well. Previously, Danny Poole and Leanne Poole were partnering with Tony Miles, the Caring Place, to do the coat drive, and we assured them we're just pleased to be able to continue that partnership and gather coats for the needy in our community.
Bless your heart. I'm sure
Yeah.
they were thrilled to death that you were
Yes.
willing to sign on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since you're the new owner, let's tell everybody where those two locations are. We're going to have other locations
Yes.
you need to know about, but tell us
Thank you.
Superior and Classic. Tell us where they are.
Classic Cleaners is located on Stewart Road, 102 Stewart Road in Farmland Corners, and the Superior location is at 46 25th Street, and that is just up from Walgreens at the corner of 25th and North Ocoee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Very, very good. And I pass you, which is great to know because I go right by you as I'm going to get pizza.
Okay, good.
So
Good.
now I know where to drop my dry cleaning off,
Yes.
go pick up my
Yes.
pizza, go home, and I'll come back and see you at a later day when you tell me to.
Very good.
But I'm happy for you that you've now taken on these two locations and that you've joined with the Caring Place.
Yes.
So let's tell people a little bit about what we're doing during the coat drive.
Okay, well, the coat drive is simply to collect as many coats as we can for the needy in our community. You know, nothing's worse than to be out there in cold weather without coats. And, you know, just the last few days has reminded us of the needs for coats when fall really kind of kicked in. So what we want to do is collect as many coats as we can. There'll be drop-off locations around town at various institutions, banks, churches, and we want folks to go by, drop off a gently used or a new coat, and the Superior and Classic folks will clean those coats as necessary and get them to the Caring Place for distribution to the needy of our community.
How neat. And it's what you say there, like this morning when I left, I think it was 43 degrees. So I put on a little, it's crazy to have a coat that doesn't have sleeves, but this is just a little something that you put on. It's kind of like a cape.
Right.
And then, you know, now the sun's shining in Nancy's neighborhood, and I don't need that.
No.
But come January, February, up till mid-March,
Right.
there are people who need coats.
Right, absolutely, and we want to get as many as we can. The coat drive has started right October 15th, I think, was the kickoff. We'll have the boxes and information out and the locations for this donation next week, and it'll run through December 31st.
Oh, okay.
So we collected about 1,800 coats last year,
Wow.
and we want to try to beat that goal this
Absolutely.
year. Yes.
Now, do you want to share with us where these locations
I would be glad
are?
to, yes,
That
thank
would be
you.
awesome. So people, so when you see the box, you're going to see a poster on it.
Right.
And you're going to know that you need to put your coat there.
Absolutely. This is the poster that you'll see. It'll be larger than this, but it's Community Coat Drive. And our drop-off locations, which will be monitored and we'll pick up weekly and clean the coats and get them to the Caring Place, are the businesses, of course, are Superior Cleaners, Classic Cleaners, Athens Federal Bank, all locations of that bank, Award Realty, the Bank of Cleveland, all locations there, Regions Bank, all their locations, the Cleveland Chamber of Commerce, and the Cleveland Dental Associates. That's the businesses that are partnering with us for this Community Coat Drive. And church locations where they can drop off is the Church at Grace Point, the Dwelling Place Church International, Westmore Church of God, the Public Church, and Candies Creek Baptist Church. And we appreciate so much the businesses and churches being willing to partner with us as collection points for the coats this year.
And I pass a couple of those locations coming in and going home. So, so if I can, like I say, I'm cleaning out my closets right now.
Yeah.
And so I need to get into the coat closet and
lot of
get
people.
those things done.
Absolutely.
So I think this is awesome that you all clean them.
Right. And any of them that need cleaning, some people donate new coats, which
Oh,
is a
yeah, nice.
fantastic thing.
Right.
Of course, that requires no attention. We can get those in the hands of people really quick. But those that need the gently used coats that need some cleaning, we certainly do that at both locations. Get those clean, presentable, and wearable for the folks, and get them to the carrying place for distribution.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to remind everybody is go through your coat pockets.
Yes.
If you're giving a gently used, go through your coat pockets, because I have found going through some pockets of some things as I'm cleaning out closets.
Yep.
I even found a $5 bill the other day.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's
So-
amazing what you can find in pockets because people leave them in there.
It is
Yeah.
amazing. Now, are we taking coats for all ages?
Yes, adults and children.
Okay.
Adults and children, and we, the need is great out there. It increases every year.
Absolutely.
According to Mr. Poole, he said it increases each year, and we want to try to meet that need. So adults and children need to stay warm this year.
That's exactly right. And now, how do they sign up to get a coat, or does Carrying Place take care of this, or?
Carrying Place handles the distribution. So
Okay.
once the program starts, and after about a week or two into it, they can go by the Carrying Place. They have a donation room there. They'll check in at the Carrying Place, and they'll be sure they get a coat for the winter.
Okay, good. So that's why this makes such a good team effort.
Yes.
Because the community's donating, then you're cleaning, Carrying Place is distributing. So that's
Right.
it's a whole lot better than the Bermuda Triangle.
That's true. It
So-
really is. This one actually works.
And
the-
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who thought this up?
I really don't. I don't have a lot of idea of the history of it. I wish I did. I know it's been going on several years.
Okay.
But that's a very good question. We'll try to get answered.
Well, I just think whoever said we need coats in the community, that they were very forward thinking, and I think that is awesome. So now there's boxes, and you said the boxes will go out next week.
That's correct. They'll be at the locations we mentioned next week, and we just encourage folks to go by and drop off coats there. And it might have been the start of it originated with the Carrying Place, because I took a tour, was fortunate enough to take a tour of that place about a week ago, and they do amazing work over
They
there.
really do.
And if you see the folks coming over there for clothes, for counseling, for food, they just really have a hands-on approach to meeting the needs in the community. So I would not be a bit surprised if it didn't come out of there, but that would be the place they can go pick up the coats.
Absolutely, and I think that's awesome, because I know when my husband passed away, I had all this closet full of men's clothes, and I know that men's clothes are very hard for people to find sometimes.
yes.
So I saw Tony Miles one day, and I said, "Hey," and she said, "Bring them on over." So I did, and the thing I loved about that was they gave me a piece of paper after I took everything over there, that like men's pants, how many pair did I take, and
Right.
everything, so that for income tax purposes.
Absolutely.
And so that was awesome, because that was just so easy for me to figure, and then I knew they were going for a need.
Absolutely. That's the good thing about it. The Lord says we're serving Him when we serve others, and this is exactly what that means, helping
That
people
is
in the
true.
community.
And what I like about the Carrying Place too, they don't just do clothes.
No.
They do food. They do educational things. They help with financing. They help with counseling. It's a wonderful endeavor over
It
there.
truly is. They truly try to meet whatever need the folks have that come in there, and they do a fantastic job of it.
And they don't just deal with individuals. They deal with the whole family.
With families.
Which a lot of times problems that are had are because of a family situation.
So true. So true.
So they take care of everybody in that situation. And so now I want to get back to the community coat drive one more
Certainly.
time, because you're taking coats for all ages.
Yes, we are, adults and children.
All right, and so that means even infants. If some of you have
Yes.
coats that your little ones have outgrown
Yep.
and nobody to hand them down to,
It's a perfect thing to do.
absolutely,
Absolutely. Keep them warm.
And
Yeah.
and we're not looking at styles anymore.
Not at
we're
all.
looking at warmth.
Not at all. Just so it's serviceable, good repair, it'll be clean, and they can wear it and stay warm this winter.
And Steve, I think that's so wonderful that you are volunteering to do the cleaning
Yes.
of these, because you don't want to give somebody a dirty coat.
No, we're just as pleased as we can be to be able to do that. We're folks that are service-minded. We want to meet the needs of the community in any way we can help with, and we're just very pleased to be a partner with the Carrying Place in this project.
Well, I'm tickled to death to know where you are now, because every once in a while I don't iron. I was somewhere the other day and somebody
Yeah.
said, talking about quilting, and
Yeah.
they said, well, you just iron that. And I said, excuse me,
Yeah.
what is an iron?
Yeah, what a terrible waste of time.
I
Iron
mean,
at home.
really,
You know, it's a waste of
no, no,
life. Don't
no,
do that. Just
no.
come by
So
Classic and Superior. We'll
that's
take care of
it.
that for
So
you.
I'm thrilled to know where you all are now because I had no idea.
Yeah.
But I'm
Thank you, Nancy.
thrilled that you all have joined with them. And you said there was a history of Superior and Classic having done this with the
Right.
Carrying Place, and you were gracious enough to jump right in and say you would do that.
Right.
So I think that is awesome. And so, folks, don't take the coats to the Carrying Place.
No. You-
There's other places to take them. I was
Right.
with Tony somewhere the other day, and somebody said I have a box of. She didn't really roll her eyes, but I saw the look on her face, and she would rather you take them to these locations.
Right. And then if they need cleaning, we can do that before it gets to the Carrying Place. You know,
Right.
it just saves a step, really.
That's right. So
Yeah.
then Tony or somebody from the Carrying Place doesn't have to put it in their car and bring it to you.
Correct. That's right.
So that is awesome. So folks, just remember. Let's go over those locations one
Absolutely,
more time, Steve,
Nancy,
so that everybody
certainly.
will know.
Yeah, the drop-off locations for churches are the Church at Grace Point, Dwelling Place Church International, Westmore Church of God,
I'll pass that one coming in.
Public Church, and Candies Creek Baptist
I'll pass
Church.
that one coming in. So I'm good. I
Yeah,
got
that's
a church
good.
location.
And,
Okay.
and the business partners are Superior Cleaners, Classic Cleaners, Athens Federal Bank, all locations, Award Realty, the Bank of Cleveland, all locations, Regions Bank, all locations, the Chamber of Commerce, and the Cleveland Dental Associates.
Great, and I'm at the Chamber of Commerce usually once a week, so I've got plenty of locations. I just now need to get into the coat closet and get some things out.
That would be great. We appreciate that. Yeah.
And I
And the
appreciate
community
you,
will.
Steve, to
Yeah.
come on and talk about
Well,
this
thank
today.
you.
Because this is a need, folks, and it's something very, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can name you, I probably have 4 coats hanging in the coat closet that I'm never gonna wear again.
Same here. I think everybody
Yeah.
does that pretty
And wore
much.
them for one season, and that's it. So don't let them hang there, folks. Get those coats out and get them to one of these drop-off locations, and let's get them back out into the community.
That'd be great. We appreciate that.
And
Yes.
Steve, thank you so much for being on with me
Well,
today.
well, thank you,
And
Nancy.
congratulations with your new business
Well, I
endeavor.
appreciate that. Thank you.
And good luck. As a business owner myself, I know that there are trials and tribulations.
It's every day's a new day.
That's
for
exactly
sure.
right. And there are rewards. And so,
Yes,
and this is gonna be one of them for you.
We're going to enjoy it. We
Yes,
certainly are.
I think you are. Steve,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Well, thank you,
Folks,
Nancy.
don't go away. Again, watch our commercials, support our sponsors. They pay our bills, and I'll be right back.